everybody. I hope that everyone can hear me. If in fact you cannot hear me, please somebody let me know. So I am Sally Baxter from the University of Glasgow, and I'm really pleased, together with my fantastic colleague Shama, to be hosting this CIVIS online webinar for the CIVIS Alliance today. So, as most of you will know, the CIVIS Alliance is a fantastic grouping of 11 European universities and a number of African partners, and we offer a very wide range of unique and unforgettable experiences for students to access for undertaking a semester or for a full year abroad. So this webinar today will hopefully give you all a bit of a flavor and a taste of the types of experiences that our CIVIS partners have to offer. We're going to hear from many partners in turn. So without further ado, I will move on just to a few items of housekeeping before we move into the webinar proper. So just to quickly confirm for you all, the webinar will be recorded, and we will make the recording and copies of presentations available online after the session. Similarly, if you have any questions, please do put these in the chat for us. We are not offering a live Q&A today because we do have quite a range of presentations to get through, but we will collate your questions and we will make sure that you get signposted to the answers you need after this session. So to briefly move on, you can see we have a fantastic range of CIVIS partners that we will hear from today. And I will pass over to Shama then to introduce our first speakers from Universidad Autónoma de Madrid.
Hello, thank you, Sally. We are going over to the lovely Celia at University of Autónoma Madrid for our first presentation. Celia, take it away. You can do the first honours.
Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you, yes.
Okay, great. Yes, so my name is Delia and I work in the International Relations and Mobility Service at the Universidad Autónoma de Madrid, also known as UAM. So it's a pleasure to welcome you all and to share what studying and living in Madrid and our university is really like. I cannot see the PowerPoint. I don't know if you are going to share it or shall I share?
Celia, if you don't mind, would you mind sharing it if you've got it to hand?
Oh,
I've made
yeah,
you a
sure.
panelist now, so that should be completely fine for you to do.
It says that I cannot do it because
Okay,
I'm not
no
allowed.
worries. That's fine. I will try and make you a panelist just now. We just love technology here, don't we? So if you can accept my request, that would be great. Okay. Is that popping up just in the sidebar there for you?
Right now, yeah.
Brilliant.
Okay, I'm going to try to share it. Give me a second, please.
No problem.
But now, no, I cannot do it anymore. Like it was just for
No
a
worries.
second.
No worries. We'll try it one more time. If not, I will share the screen to go ahead. It keeps saying that you said to be declined, but I know that's not correct. That is fine. How about I go ahead and I share my screen? We have prepared for this. We have a contingency plan in place.
Okay.
It's okay, no problem. Let me just open up your screen and I will be your assistant for the day.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
And then I believe, if you give me 1 second, if I share my screen to CIVIS, and if you can just tell me when you can see it on screen.
Yes, now I can see it.
Right. There we go.
Perfect. Great. So thank you so much. Sorry for these inconveniences. I'm the first one, so well, first of all, yes, I want to present to you Madrid. That is a vibrant European capital with excellent connections to other major cities across Europe, and it's also a safe, students friendly, and full of life and culture with endless opportunities to enjoy music, art, food, and events all year round. And the best part is that we enjoy over 300 sunny days a year, which makes it a perfect place to live, study, and explore. Moreover, so you can pass the Shama, please. Great, thanks. One of the great things about living in Madrid as well is that it's perfectly connected for traveling around Spain. So whether you love outdoor adventures, cultural experiences, there's always something nearby. For example, you can hike part of the Camino de Santiago, visit where Game of Thrones Dragonstones was filmed in the Basque Country, or experience the San Fermin Festival in Pamplona, or even explore the Alhambra Palace in Granada. There's always a trip waiting for you, whether you're into culture, nature, history, architecture, or festivals that celebrate the Spanish culture. Now, moving on to, right, yeah, life at UAM. So, the Universidad Autónoma de Madrid, the UAM, is one of the top universities in Spain and Madrid. We have two campuses. One of them is Canto Blanco. You can pass to the next slide. So yeah, that one, great, thanks. Canto Blanco campus is a green, spacious area surrounded by nature and is located just 20 minutes by train from the city center. And the other campus is our Faculty of Medicine. It's in the city center and next to La Paz Hospital, which is one of the Madrid's leading hospital and is ideal for students in health-related fields. Now, shall we move on? Okay, that is the hospital that I was speaking about. And now about the student life in the campus. At UAM, you'll find everything you need: libraries, cafeterias, faculty museums, and excellent sport facilities. Yeah, you can go passing, Shama, because there are a few pictures. Great. In the sports facilities, we have from tennis, football, swimming, gym training. You have a lot of things with options for both team and individual activities. Moreover, our International Welcome Office is here to support you from day one. You can join the Buddy program just to find the Rosalia of your Kylie, as you can see, which connects you with a local UAM student who will help you settle in. You can live also in the Erasmus Residence Hall, right on the Canto Blanco campus, but be careful because it's very popular, so make sure to book early if you're interested to live in this campus. And also, in terms of languages, our academic offers includes both courses in Spanish and in English. But remember to check the language requirements before selecting your courses, because depending on the course, you will find you will have one requirement or another one. So you have all this information in our fact sheet. And if you want to improve your Spanish once you are here in the UAM, our language service offers Spanish courses at a reduced price for all levels, from A1 to C1, so that you will have no excuses to sing Rosalia or Bad Bunny's songs, okay? And moving on to the next slide, please. Thanks. Now, the academic information. The application process is very simple and it takes twice a year. The nomination by your home university will take place either in April for semester 1 or in September for semester 2. And okay, that's one. Thanks. Then you will have to do the application online, either on May or on October, and then you will be admitted, and then you will have to enroll in the courses in our university. Our academic calendar is divided into 2 semesters. The first one is from September to January, and the second one from January to May. And also, we have to say that we celebrate 2 welcome days, one at the beginning of each semester, so you'll have a chance to meet other international students right away. And now, living in Madrid. Great, that's it. Living in Madrid is exciting, affordable, and full of possibilities. Students usually spend around 900 to 1,200 euros per month, more or less. You can see a list of prices, usual prices, that it's helpful for all of you. And also, this is a nice tip for you all. We have the Abono Joven Transport card that allows you, if you're under 26 years old, allows you to move unlimited across the whole Madrid region, only for 8 euros per month. So it's great. And also, when you're not studying, there's always something to do in Madrid. You can visit museums like El Prado, relax in parks like El Retiro, Casa Campo, enjoy concerts, going to the club. I mean, Madrid never sleeps, so there's always something for everyone. And finally, if you're planning on coming here on an Erasmus, you have all these two emails. And also, if you'd like to experience Madrid through a CIVIS Blended Intensive program, it's a fantastic opportunity to come for a short stay and to get to know the city and the university and feel what it's like to live here, and finally to choose the UAM and Madrid to come in an Erasmus. Okay, you can follow us in this amount of social media. And thank you so much for all of you. And we can't wait to welcome you in Madrid.
Thank you very much, Celia. Thanks for your presentation. We are now going to move on to our next presentation from, I believe, from Leonie. Leonie, are you there?
Hi, I'm here. I'm trying
Hello.
the screen. Hello to all of you.
Okay,
It works.
that's fine. I will let you know once I see it on my screen because I believe you are now a panelist. So it should
Yeah.
be okay.
You should be able to see my presentation now.
Okay. I think it's we can't see it just yet. I don't know if you have to click on the window as such. If not, I'm also I also have a copy of your presentation, so of course I'm happy to. Oh, it's up. It's happened.
All right.
It's happening.
Okay,
Yes.
1 second.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
great.
now you should be able to see
Yeah,
everything.
brilliant. Thank you. Thank you very much. Off you go.
Thank you. So, hello, also from my side. I'm a CIVIS ambassador of the University of Salzburg, so I will tell you everything you need to know about studying here in Salzburg in Austria. So let's get started right away. What even is Austria? What defines the city? Austria, it's my home city. I grew up here, and it's really my favorite city in the whole world, to be honest. Of course, there are a lot of great cities all around, but it really has great things to offer. We have fantastic connections to basically everywhere around Europe, all the neighboring countries. For example, with a 4-hour drive, you can get to basically, Italy, Switzerland, Germany, even to Hungary or Czech Republic. So it's not far to go out and about. And you're very close to nature. We have beautiful landscape within the city and around. We have a lot of lakes and a lot of mountains everywhere. And additionally, it's a very culturally vibrant city. We have famous musicians like Mozart, who were born in Salzburg, and therefore also a lot of festivals and performing arts and musical festivals. Now, let's go to the University of Salzburg. It's a rather old university. It was founded in 1622. We have 7 faculties and 34 departments in total. Those 6 faculties are spread across the city, which is great for you. If you visit, you can get to know the city and the university at the same time. At the moment, we have around 18,000 students, which consist of about 130 nationalities. Within those 18,000 students, we have more than 36% of international students, so people coming here from abroad studying here, either for a whole degree, for short-term, or also for long-term programs. In each semester, this sums up for about 600 incoming exchange students for short and long-term programs. At the moment, we offer around 19 degree programs, while 14 master programs are taught in English, so fully in English, which is great for international students. Great. Here you see a quick overview of our faculties. Most of them are located directly in the city center, so you can really pass from university to university by bike or also by foot, and of course also by bus. In the left corner, you see the Faculty of Law. In the middle upper, you see the Faculty of Art and Humanities, which is my main campus, and it's the newest and most modern campus. Yeah, just that you know what could expect you when you come visit Salzburg here. Just that you have a little bit of an overview what happens right now at the University of Salzburg. For plus incoming exchange students in this current semester, we have around 369 students from all over the world, basically, who come here for studying short or long term. And from these 369 students, 30 students are from CIVIS. Yeah, now let's move on to the student services. We also offer a lot of supportive bodies and offices. For example, our CIVIS team, the international office in general, is very open to help you with everything. We have 4 CIVIS students ambassadors, so 3 others apart from me, and we will help you with everything that you need. As well, we have Austrian Student Union and Advisory Office, the ÖH, University of Salzburg, and student representatives within each degree program. So you will have specific people who will help you with everything you might need. And if you need more information, we also have communication and information channels like Instagram or also Facebook accounts and also WhatsApp groups for each degree program or for international students in general. And we also offer welcoming events in the orientation weeks, both in the summer and in the winter term. The winter term is from October to January, and the summer term is from March until the end of June. Exactly. So when you want to come here, or if you want to come here, I really hope you do. This is the timeline for long-term incoming students. So if you want to come here for a whole semester or even a year, of course, for blended intensive programs, it's a different timeline. So just that you know, you have to be nominated and then accepted by your home university and then accepted by the University of Salzburg. Those are some more useful links. If you're interested, just click on them and feel free to contact us. We are all happy to help.
Brilliant. Thank you very much for that presentation, Leonie. We are now moving over to Lausanne. So I believe we're joined by Katarina. Katarina, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Nice to meet you, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
So, yes, my name is Katerina. I work in the mobility student office at the University of Lausanne. And so I'm very happy to be here today to introduce you our university and to give you a little taste of what studying in Lausanne could be like. So I will start my presentation with a short promotion video because you will learn a lot with this video too. So let me share first my screen. Is it working?
Yes, we can see it. We just need to pop it into
Full screen.
slideshow mode. Yes, please. Brilliant. Fantastic.
I hope the sound will work. If you can advise me if it's not the case, I'll start now.
My name is Niran, and I'm on exchange here at UNIL. I mean, 2 or 3 things I would keep. Firstly, it's like the friends I made here. Secondly, the nature here. It's amazing, and how easy it is to get around.
Referring to like my first day here ever at Switzerland, I remember landing at like 11 a.m. and I stayed out from the whole day, just making friends, going to the lake, socializing, going out. It was just really good.
I love the campus. It's really well connected to the city of Lausanne. It's an amazing place on the whole.
For me, this year's gone by so quickly, and I'm really jealous of anyone who comes, honestly. On the practical side, I would say like before your first week, go to test out all the lessons that you can so that you have an idea of what you want to do.
Most of my courses are taught in French, actually. It was challenging at first, but bit by bit, you go getting used to the language, and the language skills also improve. So it's a plus there. The type of classes I had here were very different. I remember one of my exams was a speaking exam, so an oral exam. So it was definitely something very different, which I really enjoyed.
So I went about founding the accommodation for FMEL, and I would advise like all students to go through this option because it's like the easiest and also the cheapest. And that's where I've made most of my friends in my accommodation. So at the sports center, I go to the gym, which is really good just to stay active whilst I have to study and stuff, which is really nice.
I've traveled quite a lot throughout Switzerland, especially during the winter months. It's very good for skiing and sledging and winter activities in general. Through that, I was able to meet a lot of the people I know and a lot of the lifelong friends I've made here.
The Uni Live is a music festival that takes place every year here at UNIL, and there's all different types of music from techno to pop. Good. We don't have that sort of thing back home, so it's very different, and I really like the music as well. Three things that I really like the most is the support that you get from the teachers, the international friends that you can make, because there's a lot of international students. And I would also say just the campus in general, like the scenery and all the nature.
I definitely would recommend students stay for 1 year, just because I had a lot of work during first term. But the second term has been just a next level. It's been the highlight. I've met so many new people. Yeah, just made more memories. So if you're coming to O'Neill, I definitely say stay for the year.
Okay, so thanks for watching. So to continue, I'm going to give some additional information regarding the faculties. So we have 7 faculties here at UNIL. Just voilà. So you have business and economics, law, criminal sciences, biology, medicine, geosciences and environment, arts and humanities, social and political science, and theology. So among 17,000 of students, you will find 4,000 of regular international students. And each year we are welcoming among 500 exchange students. So to help you settling in Lausanne, so you can contact us, our service, the SASM, we are going to provide you administrative assistance. If you have any questions regarding the academic aspects of your stay, you can contact the mobility advisors of each faculty. Also, we can count on the support of the ESN association that will organize lots of events, trips, parties to help you integrate well in Switzerland. Then, oops, I cannot pass. Ah, voilà. So about the deadline application, so as you may know, it's your home university that is responsible for nominating you as an exchange student. So for the fall semester, the deadline is on April the 30th. And for spring semester, it was October the 15th. So most of our courses are in French, so a B2 level is required. We will not ask for a specific test, but it's really important that you are aware and confident enough with your French level, because it could be a big challenge to follow courses in academic French. But you have the possibility to take a free French class, and you can validate credit as well for these French courses. But we also have English programs. For example, in bachelor level, we have a new program in the business and economics faculty in English, as well in biology, and in the faculty of art and humanities in an English literature program. And for master level, you will have the possibility to follow also in the business and economics faculty, geosciences, biology, English literature, law, and public administration. So, as you know, we are not really part of the Erasmus, because Switzerland left the Erasmus program a few years before. But I think it's important to know that you will receive what we call a SEMP grant. So all the incoming students from the CIVIS partners will receive this grant that is between 1,900 and 2,200 per semester, except for students who will receive the Turing grant or Swedish grant. It's also important to know that the costs of living in Switzerland is quite high. So it will be important to think about or to plan a budget of between 1,800 and 2,000 per month. And it will be necessary to demonstrate to the authorities that you have this amount per month to being able to receive the residence permit. So this is a very technical information to provide you, but it's really important that you are well prepared with the budget that you are planning for your stay in Lausanne. Okay. So I will finish with the key links and contacts to prepare your exchange in Lausanne. So if you Google UNIL exchange students, you will find all the relevant information about your stay here in Lausanne. As well, you will find a page with all the contacts of the mobility advisors. If you have a question about any course you would like to take. I will also precise that it's not because the syllabi is in English that it means the course is taught in English. So you have the information if it's taught in English or French. So it's really important to pay attention to that, because sometimes students when they arrive, they are surprised because the course is not in English and it's in French. So if you have any question for your stay, you can contact us by writing to studentmobility@unil.ch. If you're interested in taking part to a BIP, you have also our address here, bipcivis@unil.ch. And also, if you would like to contact the ESN Association, here is the information as well. So thank you for your attention, and yeah.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Katerina. We are now moving on to the University of Bucharest, and I believe Laura is on standby. Laura, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Hello.
Hi, Laura. How are you?
Just to be sure that you can see my presentation.
I can see it. I just would like you, if you don't mind popping it into slideshow mode, that's great, because there
It
we go.
works.
Fantastic. Brilliant.
It's okay.
Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Can you see the picture?
Yes, yeah, we can.
Okay, so it works. Okay. So hello, everyone. My name is Laura. I'm representing the University of Bucharest in Romania. Thank you, Glasgow, for this nice for this nice event. Okay. So I'm working at the International Relations Department, Erasmus and CIVIS office, and I will shortly talk right now about the step-by-step guide to your exchange application. Regarding our city is the capital of Romania. Bucharest is a dynamic and nice city, blending historic charm and also modern energy. This picture that you can see right now is the main building. It's the main building of our university, the historical one. It's in the city center, and it's you can find here the Faculty of Letters, Foreign Languages, Business Administration, or Mathematics. We have 20 faculties. We have almost all field of studies, excepting medicine and architecture. And we have right now our new entry faculty, which is interdisciplinary studies, and I hope next year we will have incoming students in this faculty. Regarding the application steps, as my colleague said before, we need a nomination from your home university. So your home university must send us an official nomination after your selection. We'll receive from our office details regarding the application. The application, it's an online one. We'll need from you an English or French language certificate with a minimum of B2 level. Our courses, we have courses in English, French, and of course Romanian, and the courses in the Faculty of Foreign Languages that are in foreign languages, of course. We will need also a copy of your ID or passport and the online learning agreement signed by you and by your home university. Once your application is complete, we will send you an update about it. Regarding deadlines, nomination for first semester 1st of June, October for the second semester, and 30 days after the application and for the first and second semester. Regarding the support that we can offer you, of course, the pre-enrollment and enrollment accommodation. In general, we can offer accommodation for Erasmus incoming students from the CIVIS universities. We organize also welcome days. The Romanian language course, which has 6 ECT, which has 6 credits, and it's not mandatory, but we think that is very useful for everybody. Of course, you have access to all the facilities, cafeteria, gym, choir, etc. And you have access also to an English-speaking psychologist if you need it, and to the healthcare service from our university. If you have questions, let us know. You have here our email. We're waiting for you in Romania, and yeah, I think 5 minutes. I did it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Laura. Thank you for your presentation. We are now moving to, I believe, Marseille, and we have a duo act. So I think we're moving over to Hannah and Sarah.
Yes, thank you
Oh,
very
hello.
much. Hello. I will try sharing my screen.
Okay. I will let you know as soon as we see it. Okay. So it's gone into the mode. Yep, I can see it. And
Excellent.
brilliant. Yep.
It's working?
It's working. It's in presenter mode, which we can see. But if you want to put in slideshow mode, that's fine as well. If not, you can just keep it in this mode.
I can try.
Okay. If not, it's absolutely fine. At least we can see it.
I will try the other way. Sorry for that.
That's okay. That's fine.
Is
There
it
we go.
working now?
Brilliant. Fantastic. Yeah, thank
Okay,
you.
perfect. So hello everyone. So my name is Anae. I'm the exchange program coordinator for CIVIS, and I will present you with my colleague Sarah Fairley, our university Aix-Marseille, in a few minutes. So regarding the location, so our university is located in the south of France, which is a region known for its sunny climate, beautiful landscapes, and cultural heritage. So it's a really nice place if you like outdoor activities such as hiking, diving, or climbing. It is also well connected to Europe and to the Mediterranean area. As an example, if you want to travel to Paris, it's only 3 hours by train from Marseille. Regarding our campuses, so We are a big university, so we have lots of different campuses spread over different cities, but most of them are spread between the city of Aix-en-Provence and the city of Marseille. So in Aix-en-Provence, you will find mainly our faculties of arts, letters, languages, and humanities, but also the campus of our graduate school of management. And every time each campus has its own facilities, libraries, sports centers, students' residences. For Marseille, in Marseille, you will find also different campuses located in different parts of the cities. For example, in La Timone, you will find our Faculty of Medical Sciences, our Faculty of Pharmacy, in the campus of Lumini, which is located really close to the Parc des Calanques, really close to the nature. You will find, for example, most of our courses for Faculty of Sports Sciences, etc. So these are only a few campuses, but these are the main ones, and these are where you will most probably come to study at AMU. I think I've put a few figures here so that you can have the numbers of CIVIS exchange students that came last year and the one we expect this year. I don't think I mentioned, but we also have lots of students, like 80,000 students and almost 10,000 international students. So this is a big international community as well. Regarding our training offer, so we offer a wide range of training courses in 5 major disciplines that you can see in the screen, from economics and management to health sciences. We offer mainly French taught courses. So the requirement is to have a French B1 level in most of our faculties. And if you wish to study in English, we also offer some English taught courses in some faculties, in some disciplines. And the requirement is to have the English B2 level. This can change depending on the track you choose. So we really advise you to look on our French taught courses and English taught courses catalog that you can see on the screen if you're interested in a specific subject. And to finish with the training offer, so these are a few examples on courses taught in English that we can offer in AMU. So some full English tracks, for example, in our Graduate School of Management or in our Faculty of Economics Management. You can see it's most likely master level courses. And we also offer English taught courses on the faculty that you see here, in our engineering school, for example, and in the Faculty of Science at master level mainly. And so that's it for me, and I leave my colleague Sarah Fairley present you the welcome team. And yeah, Sarah is one of our international student welcome coordinators.
Thanks, Hanu. So yes, I'm Sarah, and I work for the International Relations Department at the University of Aix-Marseille as part of the welcome team. So to help you settle into France and at the university, Aix-Marseille University has a dedicated welcome team for international students. There is a permanent welcome desk run by this welcome team at every campus of AMU, where international students can come and ask questions about their administrative or just life in general needs, and staff are able to support the international students on a permanent basis. The welcome team also organizes orientation activities at the beginning of each semester, which are obviously a real opportunity for meeting new people and also discovering the region and what it has to offer. So for example, this year we organized guided walking tours of Marseille and Aix-en-Provence, as well as a mini tourist train trip around the city of Marseille and exploring the Calanques of Marseille, which are the sort of rocky inlets along the coastline, by boat. In terms of housing, exchange students at AMU also benefit from a pre-booking service at one of the Crous university residences in the region. So these residences are located near the university's various campuses and offer single rooms at very affordable prices. Because finding accommodation in France can sometimes be complicated, we strongly recommend exchange students to take advantage of this pre-booking option with the Crous. And just to give you an idea of the academic calendar at AMU, so the Welcome Week, which is when we do our orientation activities, usually takes place at the very end of August, just after the summer break. The academic year is divided into 2 semesters, so the fall or autumn semester, which goes from September to December, and then the spring semester, which begins in January and lasts until May or June. If you can, thank you. So if you have any questions about coming to study at Aix-Marseille University, you can use the help desk function by scanning the QR code on the screen now to submit a request, and someone from my welcome team will be able to advise you. We also encourage you to follow us on Instagram to see what's going on at Aix-Marseille University, because there's always something happening.
Thank you so much, Hanny and Sarah. Thank you for your presentation. We are now heading over to Stockholm. I believe Eric is presenting on behalf of Stockholm University. Eric, are you there?
I am.
Hi, Eric.
Thanks for hosting.
No
And I'm
problem.
gonna try to share my screen.
Okay.
Let's see, does that work?
Okay, so it's entered into, and I just need you to put it in slideshow mode for me, please.
Is it now?
Brilliant, fantastic, yes.
Perfect. Well, thank you for inviting me along with all of the others here in the meeting. And my name is Eric, and I work at Stockholm University at our international office as CIVIS Mobility Officer here. And I'm going to give you some facts and numbers about Stockholm University, but mainly I want to give you a taste of what life in Stockholm and studying at Stockholm University would be like. So, welcome to Stockholm University. We are a university where we have among 35,000 students enrolled, but we're not a comprehensive university, so we don't teach medicine nor technology engineering. But aside from that, natural science, humanities, and social sciences are present at the university. We're divided into 55 departments, teaching, well, within respectively field of study. And our academic year is divided into 2 semesters. The fall semester starting late August, early September, running over Christmas and New Year's until mid-January. And then the spring semester starts the day after the end of the fall semester, mid-January, and runs until early June. 1 semester is, of course, 20 weeks, 30 ECTS credits per semester. And we expect you to study around 40 hours per week, equals to 1.5 ECTS credits. Our campus or our campuses are mainly located outside of the city, well connected with a metro line or buses from the city center. A metro ride from the central station to our main campus will take around 10 minutes. And then you'll come to the Campus Frescati, which is the main one. Tightly to Frescati, you'll find both Albano and Albanova. And then we have a few smaller campuses at other parts of the city, mainly Department of Computer and System Sciences, as well as the Department of Media Sciences, Media Studies. When it comes to our programs, all our master programs are taught in English, and I would say maybe around 50% of the bachelor courses are taught in English as well. We do not require any language certificate whatsoever. However, we want you to know that you need a certain level of English in order to be able to follow your studies and also not make your classmates like fall behind due to language difficulties, but most of you are, I would say, meeting the level needed to follow studies in English. But again, no language certificate is needed to stay here. You apply for courses once you're nominated by your home university 1 semester in advance. This is even if you are coming here for 2 semesters. You will firstly apply for the courses for the first semester you come, and then while you're here, you then apply for the courses you will take for the second semester when you will stay here. I forgot to say that the university itself is a fairly new one. We could, if we want to be generous, say it origins to the mid-1800s, but it actually became Stockholm University as it is known now in the 1960s. And you can also see that in the architecture of the campuses, that these are fairly modern or new styled buildings that we work in. I also wanted to mention that we have around, coming for the spring of 2026, around 120 students from the 10 different European CIVIS universities. So we welcome quite a lot of CIVIS students to us for a full semester or one semester of full academic year studies here with us. Let's see. Yeah, what is different by coming to Stockholm in comparison to where you're usually studying? Well, this is somewhat a guess from our side, but also something that we hear from students who come here and actually what they reflect upon. We are usually following courses in blocks, meaning that you first take course number A, and then you finish that with your exams and everything. And then you start your course B, and then you do the exams and the hand-ins or whatever it might be. And then you take one course after another all through the semester, all through the year. This means that we don't have the quite common outside of Sweden exam periods. These do not exist, but all exams are taken within each course that you follow. We have some exceptions where courses run 50% pace and 2 courses in parallel over a period of time. But the usual way is in blocks, that you start one course, finish it before you start the next one. The way of teaching, I mean, where most of us are in Europe and it's somewhat similar, but I would say that aside from lectures, it's very common with seminars and group work and group presentations and group hand-ins. But of course, also individual studies, field and lab work. And we had, I think in the film from UNIL, there was this student saying, talking about the oral exams, and that exists here as well. In general, it's a fairly informal and non-hierarchical, oh, that's a hard word, hierarchical, sorry. The hierarchy is not much in place here. So you're more than welcome to knock on the doors of your professors and ask and discuss openly. And of course, well, this goes for all of you, we of course encourage independent and creative thinking at the University of Stockholm. An average budget, I would say that this is on the lower spectrum. So this is the minimum that you could get by on, which would be around 1,000 euros per month, including travels, accommodations, food, phone, internet, etc., etc. But if you could manage to have some extra above this, that would be, I think, a plus. Then I can just mention that cash is not king in Stockholm or in Sweden in general. Me, myself, I don't think I've used Swedish cash in maybe 3 years or something. So it's always the card or the pay by the phone or the watch or whatever you have. And then I just want to show you a picture of what you might think of when it comes to Sweden and Swedes. It's not me in the picture, but a famous Swedish actor. And for sure, these prejudices might be somewhat true, but the snowmobiles will not be present in the city center. However, one or another moose could maybe find their way into the city center, but will be quickly removed or maybe even shot, worst case scenario. We are a monarchy, and this is where they live, our king and our queen, just outside the city center at the Drottningholm's castle, built with Versailles as their role model. And you could imagine that I would live there as well, but I do not. Most of us live in apartment buildings looking more like this. Mine one is the green to the left, but a colleague of mine lives in the orange one to the right. Yes, well, yeah, the monthly budget would not cover the castle living when you come to Stockholm, so I just want to point that out. We hope to see you, or I hope to see you in Stockholm and at Stockholm University in the future. I would encourage you to visit su.sc for more numbers and hard facts, or feel free to contact me or my colleagues via exchange@su.sc, and we'll get back to you with our answers as soon as possible.
Hello,
So
thank you
thank you.
very much, Eric. Thank you for that. We are departing slightly over schedule and away from schedule. So the next person was Lars from Tübingen. Lars, please, if you just do me a favor and hold on for a little bit longer, because we're going to actually go to ULB now. Gail, are you there?
Okay. Just wanted to give 3 points to Stockholm.
Oh, Gail, if you're there, I've made
Was
you a
expecting
panelist.
10.
You should be able to share your screen with us now.
Yeah. I'm just trying to
Oh,
pick the
hello.
right one. Is this the right one? Yeah, I think it is.
No
Can you see
problem.
it?
I will let you know as soon as I can see it on my screen. Yes, brilliant. Away you go. Thank you.
Slight delay. Thank you for. I'm sorry. I'm quite busy and I have to go next. So I will try to keep to 5 minutes, so I don't bother you too much. But hello from Brussels. So you have to pick one of us, I think, to do your mobility. So anyone is fine, but I guess Brussels is more fine than the others. Currently, we are here in Brussels, as old at the University of Brussels, as old as Belgium. Belgium is, I think, one of the newest country around. Small country, university that's always been committed to freedom. It's in the name, Free University of Brussels. And basically, you should come here. Why should you come here? Well, it's beautiful most of the time if you pick the right spot to take your photograph. It's very beautiful. It's really strategic, a really good strategic position. We are 2 hours away from famous Belgian cities like Paris, London, and Köln in Germany. Actually, we're closer to London than Glasgow is. We're closer to Paris than Marseille is, and we're closer to Köln that Tübingen is by train. So think about that when you want to travel around. But don't forget our beautiful Belgian cities like Bruges, Antwerpen, Tournai, etc. We have lots of options to travel. We can hear someone speaking French. Anaï, hello. So we are a big capital, 1 million inhabitants, all nationalities, more or less, because we are located not far from the European Union, NATO, and every big institution in Europe. So it's also the occasion for you to have a look at what those people are doing, if you want to. So now when you come to ULB, you will mainly be in Brussels for most of you. Some of you will be just a bit further if you do medicine, because it's quite far, 1 hour from the city center. And the most braver of you who would study biology, might want to go to Charleroi, which has been elected the ugliest city in the world. So just pick wisely, but it's fine too. I mean, they have a nice campus, modern campus, So it's also a possibility, but most of you, don't worry, you will be in the greatest part of Brussels when you do your mobility. We are a big university for 40,000 students, all the faculties, all the programs you can hope for. We have gender studies, we have cultural management, we have some weird for bachelor's and master if you want to have a look, and courses for everyone. We are very international, so we will just be in the mix with every regular students, because we have a lot of international students. We're in Brussels, so that's the thing. Now we start our first semester in mid-September until January. Then the spring semester from February until June. The welcome sessions are mid-September as well, so you don't have to come too early in Brussels. We have a course catalog, which is a bit complicated, I will tell you, but all you have to do is try to look into all the formations that are similar to your field of study and find the courses you want. You can still have all the information. So please, when you fill in your report to the European Commission, please tell the European Commission that our course catalog is online, because only 60% of you are picking the yes option. It is online, it is available, so please find it. You have French courses available, and about that, you do not have to have a French certificate to come. We trust you to be good enough to understand courses. And you have all the links to find about the Brussels Live on the presentation. So I stick to 5 minutes. I hope it's perfect for you. And I give the floor to...
Absolutely perfect. Thank you so much for
you,
your time.
Lars, and hello to Eric and Lars, which I haven't seen in a long time, but hello.
I won't keep you longer, thank you. And finally, now we can go over to Lars. You can have your moment. Thank you so much for waiting a little bit, but here we go over to bring it now to Lars.
Yeah, thank you very much. I must confess it's getting hard, the competition here, and difficult for the students to decide in the end, because I think each of the directions are very, very nice. So I'm going to present University Tübingen. My name is Lars, and I'm working in the international office as well as all of my partners. I give you a short introduction into Tübingen. As you can imagine and see, we are not Berlin, we are no capital, and we are not a really big city, rather a very old medieval city, so something different in style. The city is quite a famous one when it comes to the university cities. We have about 90,000 inhabitants, and almost a third of the inhabitants are students. So what you can await in Tübingen is a really student-style city. So it's full of clubs and bars and full of young style lifestyle. So yeah, something very nice and not a very big, rather a calm city, a safe city, a green college town with that medieval city center. We have a very international university as well. I think we are more than 10%, I don't have the number, I must confess, but quite a big number of exchange students every year, up to 800 students. You can see we are a very old, not only old city, but a very old university as well, one of the oldest and now very important, one of the universities with the standard of excellence in Germany. This is a competition between German universities, which is just renewed. And in the current round, we were one of the best universities in terms of points reached and so on. So it's still ongoing, but that shows that we have a quite high profile of research and also teaching. And as all the others said, the location of the city is also quite good in Europe, so not far from Stuttgart, that might be more known. And from Stuttgart, you are in Switzerland, Austria, France, and also cities like Munich, Frankfurt, quite easily to reach. I give you an overview also about the course options. There is a wide range of English taught classes, but very dependent on the subjects that are taught, but mainly in social sciences and partly also natural sciences. I forgot to say, we have 8 faculties, no engineering, but apart from that, quite comprehensive with medicine, with law, the humanities, social sciences, and sciences. Apart from that, we also have a lot of courses in German language and culture. So we do not expect that, or we would expect it if you come to Germany to use that. It's not a must, but of course we love to see that students use the half year or the semester or 2 semesters of their stay to learn as much as possible in language and culture. And a wide range also of a transdisciplinary course program, which is taught in English. Then, regarding language skills, we also think that it would be good if you have a good knowledge in German if you want to learn in German, study in German. So at least a completed B1. Even better studying on a B2 level already. But we also do not need any proof of that in general. Only a few of our subjects, of our faculties started to ask for it. But as you can see, I don't read it through. Some are also mainly meant for overseas students because language problems are sometimes a bit bigger there than with our European and CIVIS partners. So have a look at that in detail if you need to show something or not, but it's only a small group of study fields that ask for a certificate. There are some course restrictions, like in faculty of medicine or others, but I won't go into detail here, also to keep the 5 minutes as good as I can. But look into detail what is the situation in your field. Different, if you remember from the Stockholm calendar, Germany is very late, starting the winter semester only in October, lecture period mid-October, but ranging into the February, and also quite a late start of the summer semester, only starting after Easter in mid-April, and going into the end of July, which is quite unusual for some of you. As you are used to other calendars. So that should be something to keep in mind, that you need to stay until at least February or end of July to do the exam period and the end of the lecture period. And again, there is a big offer in the orientation program, courses in German language, advisory courses, intro week, orientation week. So for each semester, you will find a big offer of help, assistance, getting into language and culture, into the study philosophy of a German university. So it's quite easy to get an offer to get some assistance. We usually can serve our exchange students with places and rooms in our dormitories. Tübingen is not quite easy with finding rooms on the free market. So don't miss any deadlines. That is the most important. If you keep the deadline, usually you will get an offer. And usually our rooms are fully furnished. So no big deal here. Also a picture about finance. I think that is also quite important. There is a semester fee for the social student service. I think there is included a good opportunity to use public transport as well in the regional sense. Then you see the prices for rent for the dormitories and the further living costs. So yeah, you'll probably also end up somewhere around 1,000 euro, similar to that what Eric just said for Stockholm. There's a lot of student life going on. As I said, a very student-centered city. So apart from programs we have for incoming students like the Buddy and the Students Initiative programs, we have lots of opportunities also for language partnerships, but that is what I wanted to say. There are a lot of student groups. I mean, you are probably used from that in your home university, but you can be sure that you also find similar options here in Tübingen. So I come to the end. Sport is something very important. Low costs per course, that's important as well. So good opportunity and offer to do some sports. I jump over that. Here you find further information on different sites regarding general information about the application process, and also you find us on Instagram. So whenever you feel you have further questions, here you find our addresses and contact details. Feel free. We are very happy to receive you in Tübingen, a wonderful smaller city, not that hectic like the capitals, but very beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you, Lars. Thank you very much. We're now bringing the presentation home because it's time for the presentation to be given by Manon from the University of Glasgow.
Shama, let me know if you can see the screen.
Okay, no worries. Yes, I can see it. If you can pop it into slideshow mode, that would be brilliant. Brilliant. Yeah.
Hello everyone from surprisingly sunny Glasgow. My name is Mano. I'm an exchange coordinator on the visiting students team, and I'm excited to share with you reasons why you should consider Glasgow as your place of study. So let's start by talking about the city of Glasgow, which is not only a great place to study, but also a great place to live. It was voted many years in a row as the world's friendliest city. And as someone who has lived here now for 8 years, I can say this is true. People across the city are always willing to help, whether it's with recommendations, directions, or even for a chat on the street. Glasgow is the largest city in Scotland and the most ethnically diverse. We're also recognised by UNESCO as the City of Music. We host over 150 events across the city each week, and we've hosted artists this year such as Kendrick Lamar, Billie Eilish, and Lana Del Rey. We have over 90 parks and public spaces, making it a very green city. We also have some Highland cows in some of our parks, so you don't even need to leave the city to see our wildlife. But if you would like to leave the city, our transport is very easy to use. We have free bus pass for all under 21s, and within Glasgow we have a subway, which is just a big circle, so you can't get lost. So about University of Glasgow. So it was established in 1451. It is one of the 6 ancient universities in the UK and is one of the founding members of the prestigious Russell Group, meaning that you'll receive world-class teaching from world-leading academics. And this is reflected in our statistics. We are 78th in the QS in 2024. We're also proud to welcome over 35,000 students this year from over 140 countries, making it a very international campus with a diverse and dynamic student community. I graduated from Glasgow University in 2022, and I loved my time here so much that I now work here. Another highlight for me is that the campus is in the heart of the West End, which is a very cool and trendy neighbourhood for students with loads of cool bars, restaurants, and cafes. And I also have to mention that our university does look like Hogwarts from Harry Potter, which is a big bonus for some students. So at the University of Glasgow, you'll have access to a wide range of support services to ensure that your time is smooth and enjoyable. The visiting students team will be your first point of contact to ensure that you feel welcomed and supported. For any visa guidance, we have the International Student Support Team, and we also have disability services and student counselling and psychological services for any help with your well-being. If English is not your first language, you can take advantage of our credit-bearing English language courses. And then beyond academics, we also have a wide range of sports clubs and great facilities. We have over 300 clubs and societies that you can join, and this can range from gardening, baking, the Taylor Swift fan club, and even Quidditch for the Harry Potter fans. So we receive around 1,100 visiting students per year, offering flexibility to study for a single semester or a full academic year. To join us, you'll need a 3 out of 4 on the GPA scale or equivalent, and you'll also need a language certificate of an English B2. And we do offer flexibility on our language certificates, which you can take a look at on our website. So as part of your experience, you can also join our Visiting Students Ambassador scheme, which you'll be in charge of our social media accounts, creating blogs, posts on our Instagram to share the great time that you're having at Glasgow Uni. So just having a quick look at our timeline. So nominations start in March, April for semester 1 and full year, and late September for semester 2. You'll be able to apply during the months of March to May for semester 1, and then the month of October. You'll get all your documents together in July for semester 1 and November and December for semester 2. Then registration and enrollment starts in August and September, and then December and January for semester 2. And then arrival is in September for semester 1 and full year, and in January for semester 2. So for all the information you need, you can find it on our web pages. You can have a look at our student course catalogue for looking at our courses. You can look at our standard visitor visa for a single semester or a student visa for the full year. We also have great websites for accommodation. So our accommodation is spread across the West End, and this can range from a 10-minute walk to a 25-minute walk. And all accommodation for exchange students is guaranteed. So thank you. Thanks, Shama.
No worries. Thanks, Manon. We are heading over to Athens now to Panagiotis and Penelope as well.
Thank you very much, Sama. Hello, everyone. While my colleague Penelope is sharing our presentation, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Panagiotis Karanikas. I'm a member of CIVIS Student Council, the body representing all students enrolled at the 11 member universities of the CIVIS Alliance. And as you know, from each university, 4 students of all levels represent the university and each students to the Alliance. And now let me give the floor to my colleague Penelope to introduce herself.
Hello to everyone. I hope it's okay with sharing my screen.
Yes, it's great. We just need you to pop it into slideshow mode, please. And then I will let you know once we can see it.
Of
Brilliant. We
course.
can see it now. Thank you, Penelope.
Hello. Perfect. Thank you. Hello to everyone. Warm greetings to all of you from Athens. My name is Penelope Michaela Natsi, and I am a philosophy student at the National Kapodistrian University of Athens. I am also a CIVIS Student Council member, and I think that now I will give the floor to Panagiotis to start with our presentation. It's a more student approach to that. So I hope you like it and see what we have in our university.
Thank you, Penelope. So let's have a little bit of basic information about the location of the university. Athens is a city that combines history, culture, and modern life. And we hope that today we engage students for a unique and inspiring environment. The ancient heritage is very well known. Apart from the Acropolis, there are many archaeological sites and museums, not only in the city of Athens, but in the suburbs and the whole Attica and maybe the islands near to Athens. So there are many opportunities in terms of discovering ancient sites. Also, it's a city that combines the ancient with the modern element. So there is a vast market and lively neighbors where one can shop, have fun, and also combine leisure activities with intellectual interests like the theaters, exhibitions, and festivals. We promise visiting students very lively student and youth life, not only in the universities and libraries, but also within the active student communities. For those who are nature lovers, they can follow the coastline and enjoy Mediterranean climate, parks, nearby beaches and islands, and of course, find discover different aspects of the tradition and the innovation that this city and generally the country offers. Let's have an insight from some pictures. Turning to the next slide, so you can see the tradition weaving through modern and traditional cultural elements and opportunities for hanging out with your fellow students and discover the beauty of the city of Athens, and some historical info about our university. Turning to the next slide. So the idea for establishing the first University of Greece emerged during the Greek Revolution. It was founded finally on April 14th, 1837, and its significance lies on the fact that it was not the first university only in Greece, but also in the Balkan Peninsula and in the Eastern Mediterranean region. You can see some demographics on this slide about the number of undergraduate students that is over 40,000 students, and more than half of this number corresponds to postgraduate students and PhD candidates. International students of all levels that we welcome every year is around 7,708 students based on the latest update. And you can have a look on the academic and administrative staff, but more details about the faculties and the departments will be given by my colleague Penelope, to which I give the floor.
Thank you, Panagiotis. As you saw previously, our departments are 42, and generally the departments of our university belongs to broader academic units, again called faculties or schools. We have the Faculty of Agriculture Development, Nutrition and Sustainability, Faculty of Education, Faculty of Health Science, Faculty of Physical Education and Sport Science, Faculty of Theology, Faculty of Science, Faculty of Law, Faculty of Economics and Political Science, and Faculty of Philosophy. Generally, our campus locations, our campuses, are spread across various areas within and beyond the city of Athens. Our main campuses is in Central Athens and Zographou, and after that we also have the campus of Goudi, the campus of Daphne, and the campus of Psachna, which locates in Evia, that also are serving in different academic and research purposes and departments. Actually, our department in Psachna, it's the one that is also beyond the Attica region and connects the National and Kapodistrian University of Athens beyond of its main buildings. Additional to that, we have other university buildings that also are in operation. Some of them, of the key facilities that we provide is 224 university laboratories, which actually is different in each department, and each department have its own. For example, to my department, to the philosophy department, we have 6. We have our libraries, our university club, our history museum, general, and we also have some thematic museums in our campuses too. The Modern Greek Language Teaching Center for Foreigners that also help a lot our students, our exchange students, when they come in Athens. The Foreign Language Teaching Center, our university hospitality and clinical departments that also provide the actual help not only to students but in the community in general, and our university gym. Here you have 6 photos of each one of the campuses. Actually, it's the 2 you see from this area that you can see the buildings with the stairs. It's the philosophy campus, and all the others are the different campuses around our university. Unfortunately, we don't have some specific deadlines for you because we are waiting during November for our departments to announce new mobility calls for the new academic year for our students. Generally, we also participate in the semester-long study opportunities abroad, and we have some criteria too. You can see that more carefully with your also university in your application, and also in our main website of our university. Besides that, we also have cultural activities led by students for students. We have the Student Cultural Club that supports and promotes the artistic activities of students. Generally, it's a space that you can express yourself with arts and work with something new. The university gives you the space to organize that, and we also have a student elected committee for that. Actually, because I was myself part of the dance sector for a year, we welcome a lot of Erasmus students, and we are happy for that, sometimes in collaboration with the ESN network. We have 4 sectors: the dance sector, the theater sector, the cinema sector, and the photography one. After that, I will give you some photographs of our events and our activities that you could also join and communicate in the university, in the main building of the university, of the university club we have. After that, I will leave the floor to Panagiotis to talk about his personal experience going abroad. Thank you.
Very briefly, thank you, Penelope. And last but not least, because testimonials are important too, I would like to share that we hope through this presentation to make our university engaging to students as the experience and the long-term mobility experience was for us very engaging when we were Erasmus students. Erasmus, for me, CIVIS Erasmus to Glasgow back in 2022 was something I have still today fond memories of. It's a boost. I can describe it as the best experience of my life, and it gives you boost not only in social networking area, but also you can see your field of studies from another perspective and become more open, like in bonding events with students from other countries, or taste food experiences from different countries, international cuisine concepts, as in the picture. Or if we turn to the next slide, make yourself part of the University of the Alliance you visit, and it hosts you for a semester, and feel like home in the foreign country. So for me, that is still evident today, and both from a personal point of view, I urge the students who are thinking about a mobility program, either short or long term, to go ahead and make the next step. And thank you very much for hosting us today, especially to the University of Glasgow, and bravo to all the universities for sharing their input. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Panagiotis and Penelope. And I have to give a huge welcome to our next and final presenter for their patience. We are going over to Teresa, I believe, who is at Sapienza. Oh, sorry, Tiziana at Sapienza. Tiziana, are you there?
Just to say to everybody, there's no competition because we are the best one, and we have a sunny day in Rome today, and Sapienza is a very amazing university. So I have here my amazing student, Alessia, that will provide you a very, very interesting presentation.
So hello, everyone. I will share the presentation.
Hello. I'll just let you know when I can see it.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we can see it. And if we just pop it into slideshow mode, that will be perfect. Brilliant, thank you.
Okay, can you see it?
Yes, we can, yeah.
Okay. So Sapienza is a proud member of CIVIS Alliance and has a strong commitment to internationalization. We host more than 2,200 international students, incoming international students each year. And we have more than 2,200 Erasmus Plus agreements. Sapienza has 11 faculties, 57 departments, 2 university hospitals, and as you can see, 1 school of aerospace engineering and 1 school of advanced studies. And the main campus is called in Italian the Città Universitaria, and it is in the heart of Rome. It is a true city within the city. There are other campuses in Rome which are displaced in various parts of the city. When you come to Rome, you come to Sapienza. You will find dedicated administrative support that will guide you through your mobility. For what concerns the language, candidates are not required to provide an official certificate, but it is strongly recommended to have an intermediate level of Italian or English. There are also free courses of Italian for all students that want to better their knowledge of the language. Sapienza also offers free housing service to find an accommodation in Rome. Sapienza also has psychological counseling for students. There are 4 free counseling sessions plus a follow-up meeting 3 months later. There are also targeted inclusion policies and services for people with disabilities and specific learning difficulties. Sapienza has also a lot of facilities. There are 48 libraries, 5 24-hour study halls, museums, a botanical garden, 3 sports center, as you can see in this slide. For what concerns the application process, you need to be nominated by your home university. And then you will complete the online application and provide an academic transcript. For non-EU students, you will also need to apply for a visa. The application process opens in May for the fall semester, and students are encouraged to arrive a few weeks early to settle in Rome. And to enjoy the city before the classes start. Lessons are usually divided into 2 semesters. The first semester is from September to December, and the second one from February to May. And exams are divided in 3 sessions. There is the winter session in January and February, the summer session in June and July, and the last one in September. Living in Rome is so much more than just finding a place to study. Rome is truly a city full of contrast. It is ancient and modern, busy and serene. You can find a rich history and a vibrant culture. Here you can find a few links to look for exhibitions, events, museums, concerts, and parties. So here we are at the end of the presentation. Here you can find all our contacts for our office. If you want further information or if you have any questions.
Brilliant. Thank you, Tiziana. Thank you very much for your presentation. I won't take too long because we are running over a little bit, running late. I just want to give a huge thank you to all of our presenters turned panelists for one day only. Thank you very much. Without you and your support and your cooperation, we couldn't run this event. So thank you very much. And I will hand over to Sally for final few words.
Thank you so much, Shama. And yes, just a very quick few words from myself to again echo Shama's thanks to all of our fantastic CIVIS colleagues and fantastic students who have taken the time to share such helpful information with us at this session. A huge, huge thank you to all of the wonderful students who have also been attending and paying attention. We hope that you have found lots of inspiration for planning your time abroad. We will make all of this information available to you after the session. So we will be issuing you with some further information on that. We also have a wee feedback form if students would like to let us know what you found you enjoyed about this session and any other thoughts you might have. And we'll make sure that you get that after this presentation as well. And yes, really just to, in particular, say a huge, huge, massive thank you to Shama and to Manon from Glasgow as well, and Shama in particular for all their hard work in organizing. So it has been fantastic to have you all with us. We won't keep you any longer. And we very much hope to support you on exchange in this coming year. And we look forward to working with you all. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you so
Bye.
much.
Thank you.
Bye, Penelope.